Hey guys, it's us, Two Journey Overland, and we ran into this really sweet looking teardrop, and it's from Timberleaf Trailers. And we've got the guy here,
Hey, I'm Tom.
Tom. Oh, I'm Tom.
All
That should
right.
be easy.
Yeah.
So we got Tom here from Timberleaf. He's going to talk about his product, and he's going to tell us about and tell you about what he designs here and what he makes.
All right. Thank you very much, Tom. Yeah. So Timberleaf Trailers, we've been building teardrops for the last 10 years, and we are one of the few that actually still out there making them out of wood. So when you're out there, you know, out in the honestly outdoors, my preference, and admittedly I'm biased, but I prefer to be surrounded by wood instead of plastic because day in day out I'm surrounded by plastic. It's like, okay, I just want to get out and relax and be here, and that's why I also, in addition to the wood, everything's sealed up, zero VOC finish, so you're not breathing in the fumes and everything. You're out again amongst the trees. That's it's just going to be you without all the chemicals and everything else. But at the same time, then durability-wise, every single one of these we've ever made is still on the road, for the last 10 years. So that includes ones that have been rolled on the interstate.
Oh wow!
Yeah, don't try this at home. Where they fell asleep at the wheel. Ones that have been rear-ended. It's like a classic. Where totaled both vehicles on both ends. A couple days in the shop, it's back on the road. So that type of durability, that we've been able to pull off. Including over 6 years of use and abuse in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
So everyone's kind of like, hey, water, wood, that's gonna be bad. Not if you seal it up right.
Good.
And so we have this one here is our classic. This is our larger one. We have a proper 80-inch queen size mattress in here, and I will put our mattress up against anybody's here, hands down. As far as getting a good night's sleep out there. And then the classic also comes with a full kitchen in the back.
Okay.
So you got your stove, storage, onboard water, fridge, and so you have the full kitchen experience. Very easy prep. Right here. Without having to do a lot of moving around. Going out to the side, that kind of thing.
Okay.
What kind of, I think, it's my opinion. The reason why I like a trailer and a teardrop is you can actually keep it, at your home. Put it in your garage, put it beside. It's not like you have to go find some special place to put it. You can leave everything really largely set up in here. Grab some food, a little bit of clothes, you're out the door. It's not a big setup or cleanup for that matter when you get back. So if you just want to go out for a weekend, it's easy. And then you get out to a site, you can set things up. Just literally, pull up, level things up, open up the hatch, pull the awnings out, you're ready to go.
Good.
And,
Yeah, and I've noticed too, this back end, this galley area is like plenty of room to maneuver, plenty of room to work. You got plenty of work surface here. You got your fridge slide out. There's a utility drawer or storage drawer here, sink. Man, I tell you what, you got plenty of room to work here. I see you have a Cook Partner stove.
Yep.
I have one of those. I rock one of those. Talked to the owner of the company at Flagstaff, and he promoted this, talked to me about it. But you guys have picked the right one because this thing is a tank.
These are bulletproof.
It's a tank. But yeah, we can see we've got plenty of room in the galley. Like you said, Tom, if you go out and you set it up and you get it set up, it takes easy. The one thing I like about that statement too is you can keep it at home.
Yeah.
You can keep it in your garage. You don't have to store it somewhere, and you don't have to go get it, come back, go get it, come back, and you'll be able to keep it at home. So let's move around and take a look at the inside.
Absolutely. Yeah, so within here, if you take a look inside, you can see everything is all, completely finished wood. That's just part of our standard thing. And if you look up, that skylight, it's a little bit hazy right now. I forgot to get the water off there this morning. Sorry about that.
But you've got a skylight there, so you can look at the stars at night when you're in there, right?
Exactly. And so you got your storage in here and everything else.
Let me ask you about the two vents that look like they're sticking out the window. What are those? Is that for the heat or air or?
That's for an air conditioner. So
Okay.
if you wanted to do an AC, you could use a Zero Breeze. That's what I typically use for the Mark II Zero Breeze. Also EcoFlow, any of those with the 4-inch tubes. You can just simply thread them in there, and you can have air conditioning when you want it. but like this weekend, obviously normally wouldn't be using it.
All right.
So it's, you can just open it up and it just pulls out of the window.
You have is that what the fan on top?
Exactly.
Max fan.
And that way we can keep the Max Air fan up there. We've looked at putting in air conditioners on top, and it's always been a matter of that you lose the fan function. So, which is what seems like most people use most of the time. Obviously go down south, southeast, it's going to change. So we can do that sort of thing. But,
and we found too that Max fan though it pulls the curtains out. You get the ventilation coming through, it pulls the curtain up front. Looks like you got a storage unit here. It's a storage toolbox.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is just with our case, the tongue box is strictly storage.
Okay.
So you don't have a lot of them. It gets taken up with batteries and everything else. So it's not really usable as a storage. In our case, we actually the standard 100 amp hour lithium battery that is in the back.
Okay.
This one she opted to bump it up to a 300. And 300 amp hours.
So you can't actually get this one because this one's already sold, right?
Yeah, this one. So she'll pick
well,
this
that's
one up
good.
This afternoon, in a couple hours. This will be officially hers.
Good,
And,
but you can get a reasonable facsimile and probably design it to your specifications and what you need. What's the exact? Do you have the length and weight on this for individuals who want to pull this behind their vehicle? What size vehicle they would need to pull it with?
Yeah, so like the classic here is 14 feet tip to tail. This one, as you see here, would be a little over 1,600 pounds. The Pica, which is our mid-size one, unfortunately I don't have one here right now because it was actually, Jim and Karen had their personal one here, had to leave this morning. But that one, is about 11 and a half feet long, and typically is going to run 1,300 to 1,400 pounds, depending if you go with the off-road or all-road suspension. Tow vehicle, that's a great point. I tow with a Subaru Outback.
Oh wow, okay, there you go. Yeah.
And so you don't need anything exotic to tow with. So a lot of these trailers around here, like you've got to have some with a 7,000 pound, 5 or 7,000 pound tow capacity,
right,
to move them around. And then you got that big vehicle you're dealing with all the time.
Right.
So,
now, I think the thing too that you need to look at and you need to think about when you do buy these trailers is somewhat you'll go somewhere and somebody will tell you, oh yeah, no problem, you can pull that, it'll pull that, or it'll handle that. The one thing you got to keep in mind is you got to stop. So you want to keep that in mind and do that. So if you have any inkling to come in and get something really nice, and we're standing here and we've talked to Tom for quite a while, and I've looked around at it, and the build and quality, fit and finish looks really good. Obviously he's proud of what he does and that. So check them out. And where can they check you out, Timberleaf?
Yeah, go to timberleaftrailers.com. You can find us. We've got a builder on there. You can build everything up, see exactly what the price and weight would be on that. Make an appointment and just give us a call and get you set up. We are very no pressure sales. We're going to make sure that we're going to have something that's right for you.
And where are you guys located at?
Yeah, good place. We're in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Grand Junction, Colorado. So that not only can you go out and pick it up, but you can spend about a week or two just kind of hanging out in Colorado where everybody wants to go. So thanks, Tom, for your time. We appreciate it. And it's a great opportunity. So thanks, guys. Check them out.
Appreciate it. Thank you.